All right, Carl is in here, so we have officially started. I'll ping everyone so everyone can join, so we can have a great time. You want me to ping everyone? That'd be funny.
That would be hilarious.
That would be pretty funny, actually.
Yeah.
I ping like here, at here.
We could do that.
I could do that. I'll do that. We don't ping at here enough.
We do not.
We don't. Join stage.
I do apologize if you hear The Office in the background. My roommate's watching The Office, and the TV's right next to me.
You're watching The Office?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Because I'm not.
I don't think I've ever watched The Office. I think my mom has watched it like 5 times through. Okay. Do you want to start with the questions or wait a bit longer?
No, we could wait. We could wait.
We should wait. Everyone's saying no. This might have slightly backfired.
Gonna give him the Zaza lick.
What does that give? Where did you find that?
I have my places. I have my places.
You have your places? Bro, this server dead. I pinged at here and like 5 people responded. This is why we should abolish the server and move to another one, I think.
Take off their glasses.
What?
When you outside and smell the Zaza. That's what it means.
Here, do you want to just like start now? I guess 4 people is enough. Kinda, not really.
Yeah, people will join.
People will join. That's so true, Chonkey. I don't even know your real name. What is your real name? I guess just first name.
I'm only I'm contemplating if I want to say it. I think I've said it before in chat, but that's it.
To be fair, I said it. I should have never said. I should have just let everyone call me Canadian. They should have never let them know.
Because now you'll call. Because now you now
Don't bring it up. That's a threat. Hellfire, that was not funny. Sanus MLCW member.
No saying. I'm also MLCW member.
Here, let's just start. We'll just start now. We'll start now. Well, if we've been starting for like 5 minutes, but now we'll start. The first question comes in from Mr. Ego Energy, who is actually he joined and then he immediately left, so he won't know that his question got answered, but that's okay. He just asked, "How are you? How are you?
How am I?
How are you?"
I'm good. I'm doing all right.
Just like in life in general.
It's been better. It's been better.
Ronnie, I literally blocked you from asking a question because you suck. I denied you permission in interview questions. No questions for you. Moving right along. That's a pretty short question. I'm glad to hear you're all good. Even though it does... Did you say you were better?
Yes.
That sucks.
No, I mean I'm doing better. Not that I.
Oh, I thought you meant you like you've had better days. I thought that's what you meant. Moving right along. Here's a funny question from the funny guy. This one's from Celery or Celebrimbor or whatever. He asked a very important question. This is very important. You want to listen up? This is heavy versus Demo Man, and they are oiled up. This is a very important question.
Hold on. Let me reread the question. Heavy versus Demo Man, and yes, they are oiled up.
Exactly.
So, man, I don't know, cause like heavy is like big and strong, and is also oiled up. So I don't know if those demo sticky bombs are gonna stick on heavy. And you gotta get quite a few grenade shots to really get the kill. So them being oiled up, I'd probably have to give it to heavy.
That's fair.
Although, he doesn't have to move as much, so his oiliness means he's not slippery.
That's so true. Have you ever actually played TF2? I've actually never played it.
I've never really played it. I've played it a few times, but it's all right. Whoever likes it can play it. I don't know.
I played it once at a friend's house. I got one sniper kill, and then I was like, "Yay!" And that was it. That was my whole experience. See, why play TF2 when Overwatch is sitting right in front of me? Moving right along to the next question. Terrarian asks a very important question. I'm sorry, this is a Monster Legends question. Just in advance. I'm very sorry. When do you think Monster Legends will die? As in, no one is playing it. As in, servers are shut down.
It'll probably die. It'll probably die with the company. It'll probably die with Social Point. Probably. I would have to guess.
I mean, I guess, but Social Point is held up by Take-Two, is it not?
Yeah. What I mean is, it'll probably be a while. We don't truly know about mobile game. We haven't gotten to the point of mobile games dying necessarily, so it's hard to really say. Like, you haven't really seen mobile games stop their services altogether. At least I haven't really seen it, at least of that magnitude. So I don't know. I would say at least a decade from now.
That is terrible. Not good news. Why can't it just die now? Moving right along. It is a very important question from Roni, and this is the only one I kept from him because his questions suck, and I hope he hears that. Do you prefer Fortnite Battle Royale or Fortnite Save the World? This is a very important question.
Probably H1Z1.
That was not an option.
Well, I don't like either, so
You don't like Fortnite?
I do not.
What? I thought everyone liked Fortnite.
That's a shame. That's a shame. It truly is.
Okay, moving to the next question. This one's a very funny, whimsical one from like the 3-year-old. He asked what your geopolitical status is on cheese balls. First of all, that doesn't really make sense. Second of all, that's very funny.
The geopolitical status of cheese balls. Let me look that up real quick.
You're gonna look it up? I don't think Google has an answer.
Who said I was using Google? Oh, cheese balls. These look very tasty.
Cheese balls are pretty tasty. You usually get like the big pack at like Bass Pro Shops.
I'm talking about the cooked ones, not the Cheeto style. Yeah.
I've never had those.
I haven't either. They sound very good though.
Probably give you a heart attack if you ate one though.
Probably American. So I would have to say that my geopolitical status on cheese balls is probably present.
That's a great answer. I wish I thought of that,
Mhm.
but I didn't. Here's one from Bloodscarf, who is apparently running track and field right now as she's listening. So that's wonderful. Anyway, she asks if you can be the CEO of existing company and you have the basic knowledge of how to operate it. I don't know how that knowledge happened. Maybe just found one of their books lying around that tells you. I don't know. Anyway, so what do you become the CEO of, and what are your first decisions?
Social point: lay off everyone, then leave.
I like the big pause. You have to really think about it.
Well, this is an interesting question. Better yet, probably take two.
I don't
Take
even know
two.
what games Take-Two makes.
They own Rockstar, so they make GTA and Red Dead Redemption.
Boo. I hate those games. By I hate those, I mean I've never played them. So what, you become CEO of Take-Two and then you lay off everyone at Social Point?
Yes, and
Just
and
completely just
and
demolish
the and all the 2K games.
Isn't it only basketball for 2K?
They have WWE apparently, and I think they have UFC. I could be wrong with that.
Why would you ever want to play a WWE game? Just get like, I don't know, Gang Beasts at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's people make skate games that are like alternatives.
Why would you buy NBA 2K every year?
Probably seasonal appeal. I mean, it's more of a, how do I put this? They're more appeal. It has a certain audience.
Does someone just sneeze in the background?
Yes, roommate.
It sounded like someone just died. Okay, so I guess that's that question answered. Okay, so next one comes in from Stella Brimbor, who asked two questions in one, which is actually illegal, but I'll allow it because the profile picture is funny. He says, "Would you rather?" I guess this is like a presidential question, so we're getting into politics now after the cheese ball question. Who is your who is your president? Joe Biden, Donald Trump, or Kanye? And this is very important.
Hmm. Well, I would say. I saw one quote that said, "I'm not of any mental disorders. I'm not bipolar or mental or insane. I may be autistic." That came from Kanye, and I'm autistic, and he's apparently might be autistic. So that might literally be me. So I'm gonna choose me, literally me.
So you're gonna choose you?
Yes, because I am Kanye.
That is awesome. I think he's running for president again.
Let's go. That's
First person to
literally me.
get
I'm gonna be elected 2024 at the age of 19.
first person to ever get 0 votes.
That's real.
Oh, the second part of the question, which is completely unrelated, apparently. This one's pretty interesting. By interesting, I mean it's pretty basic, but we have to get some good questions in here because they've been sucking. So, what's your favorite video game?
Let me look in my collection.
Like your Steam collection?
You know what? If I I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Hotline Miami.
Hotline Miami. I've heard a lot about that. Never played it
Yes.
though.
It's a very, very, very graphic, intense, violent game, but it's really, really cool.
I thought it was
The
just like a
sequel's
racing game.
no, but it has it has some interesting aesthetics that I wouldn't put it past you if you thought of it that way.
Well, I just saw like the box art. I was just racing game. That's an interesting. Didn't the first Hotline Miami come out in like wasn't it like the PS2 or something? I'm trying to think. When did it come out?
It came out during the PS3 era, but I'm pretty sure it's always
PS3.
been 2011, I think.
Ah, okay. That's a very interesting answer. I mean, interesting. I mean, I didn't know anything about that series. Were you going to say something about the second game?
I just said it's underrated, and it's not as bad as people say it is.
Is there just like 2 games or 3 or?
No, there's 2 games.
Maybe they'll make a new one someday. Probably not. This next one comes in from Bloodscarf again. Anyway, she says best. Let's start with best album. What's your favorite album?
That's a really hard one because I have a lot. I have like too many. Some of them are video game soundtracks. Some of them are from artists. I could give you a lot of Nintendo ones. I could give you some. I could give you a few publishers. I could give you a few games like Hollow Knight or that OST. I could give you. God damn. My favorite album.
You can give more than one answer. It's not like.
I know. It's just like I don't.
And interviews are better when we discuss. So let's discuss.
Well, despite my opinions on Kanye, I still really like Graduation.
I've never listened to Kanye.
Yeah,
it probably came on the radio like a couple times, but
I think he's the one that got me into hip hop, like 2020. He was a meme, and then his music was like memed all over the internet, and then I just like I ended up listening to a lot of his music. I was like, oh my gosh, these are really good albums. I'll take a fat whiff to that. And I got into other albums. I got into Biggie Smalls, Kendrick Lamar, and Tupac. Those are pretty good albums.
you mentioned like video game soundtracks.
Yes, I did. A lot of them. Too many to count. Whether, I don't know, Doom, Metal Gear, all the games, including Revengeance, Elden Ring, Devil May Cry. I'm literally just looking at my library. Sonic. I haven't played Frontiers, but I've listened to the music and it's banging.
Yeah, people were mad that it didn't get nominated for best soundtrack at the Game Awards.
Yeah.
But then it lost to Genshin.
That's because Genshin fans are Genshin fans. What do you expect?
Well, I think the reason was because like they were offering if Genshin won the fan vote, you'd get something in the game.
I kind of want to answer the question from Hellfire. Would I rather play Genshin, ML, or Cookie Run Kingdom? And I'm gonna say despite my opinions on Genshin, I am still going to say Genshin.
That's fair. I think it's out of all of them, it's the most complete game.
Because Genshin is actually fun, and I've never played Cookie Run, and will never play Cookie Run because that is a gross community, and it's gacha. ML got into gacha. I quit because of the gacha mechanic, and already achieved everything I wanted. And then Genshin, it has gacha and a really toxic community, but hey, at least the gameplay's fun and you could just disengage from the community at least. But Cookie Run Kingdom, I don't know about that. That's just a mobile game. That's just like playing ML, in my opinion.
Can't believe you asked yourself a question and then answered the question.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like that.
You're just like that.
Yeah, I am an admin after all.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. Okay, so I guess moving along. Oh yeah, what's worst album you've ever heard? I guess if it was the worst album, you wouldn't like listen to the other songs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have no worst album because I've never listened to a bad album.
Maybe like what's an maybe like most disappointing album? Like what's an album that you were really looking forward to, and then when you listen to it, it just didn't live up to your expectations?
That's tough because again, that's never happened to me before.
Oh,
There was an artist called Geoxor. I loved his music, and then let's just say he got into really, really bad controversies, and he's since been removed off Spotify, and I think he's still on YouTube. But he got booted off. He got booted off pretty much most of the sites he used, including Newgrounds.
yeah. I think I heard of him, but I've never like listened to him.
Yeah, his music was really good despite all that.
He's a very interesting. Okay, wait. I guess you've already. Do you want to air your hatred for Armel here or later?
What's that?
Because Raul asks, "Is ML good or bad?"
Um, poo poo.
You think it's poo poo?
Yeah,
Well, I guess like, why did you stop playing it? What turned you off?
it's because I did everything. Well, I was addicted to it. I got everything I wanted, so I just left. And also it was gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't even know they added like the summoning things. I tried it like once when I logged back in to get footage for a video, and I was just like, wow, 20 cells, awesome. Anyway, moving right along. Bloodscarf asked another question. Bloodscarf's like asking questions. They ask too many. This is a very interesting question, and a very weird question, and a very long question, and also a pretty bad question, but that's okay. A Neanderthal defrosts in your area and you find it in your garage. I don't know how he got there. You decide a quick way to teach it or to experiment, which is by showing it 8 YouTube videos. You can have 2 videos of the same topic or by the same channel, nor can they be under 5 minutes. What 8 videos do you show it and why?
Well, that 5 minute mark. Past that 5 minute mark. I don't know. I feel like he would go under his primal instincts and destroy the computer and probably kill me, or fight me, or something like that. He's a freaking Neanderthal. I don't know. I mean, how do I make? I could make it in trance. I could show it one of those. I could show him one of those Elsa Gate style videos with how do I put this? I'll show him some random video I found that regards Huggy Wuggy and peeing or something like that, or feeding
No.
Minecraft pregnant ladybug. So I'll probably just feed him that. He'll just watch it like a baby because he's a freaking Neanderthal. His brain's probably has amnesia. I'll show him a video of Liver King. No, I'll show him a video on Liver King, and then I don't know. I think by then he would just I would just show, and then I would show him a video on how to go through YouTube, like with a purely visual one, and then I just let him go from there, and he'd be independent.
You just like leave a Neanderthal in your basement, just constantly watching YouTube.
He would be so stimulated by YouTube that he might eventually get mad, but that gives me enough time to do a little bit of trolling.
Would you kill the Neanderthal or keep it as like a pet?
I mean, well, it is trolling after all, so take that where you will. Maybe I have basically kidnapped. I might as well have kidnapped him because nobody knows I have the Neanderthal, and I don't think he's in my garage. I don't know. He's in my garage, so they might just think I kidnapped someone, and I think that's quite funny.
That'd be pretty funny.
Oh, look at that cut. Look at that Fortnite cut.
Bloodscarf, that question made like 3 people leave the stage.
Yeah, how do you feel about this?
That was a bad question. That was a bad question. You should feel bad. It was a bad question.
You made Sin leave.
This is so true. Sin joined and then left. I think he just wants to hear his question asked. His one question. Anyway, moving along. Moon asks a very important, not a very important, this is a very unimportant question. From like when, I don't even know when this happened, but he asks, is the dress black and blue or white and gold? I don't know if you remember.
It's white and gold. It's white and gold.
No, it's actually blue and white.
That's only that's like 60% of the American flag. I'm shaking my head, Canadian. You got it wrong.
I did not get it wrong. I see black and blue, so I think I actually got it right. So I think my way is the best way.
Fun fact: if you pour orange juice on your eyes, you will in fact see both.
I think it's a
for legal reasons. This is a joke. For legal reasons, this is a joke.
We're gonna get sued.
Too bad.
This will be the second and also the last Chonkey interview.
Fat.
No third one. All right, so Ashley asked a couple questions. She asked, are you in college? If so, what are you studying?
Well, I'm in college studying cybersecurity, so I might take your IP address.
What?
Again, legal reasons, that's a joke. I'm doing cybersecurity.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yes, big money. Just like my favorite Sigma male, Patrick Bateman. Money.
I don't think he went into cybersecurity. I think you guys are pretty different.
Hey, he's literally me. I don't know. Sounds a little suspect.
I like the random screaming in the background. It really adds to the ambiance of this podcast or interview or whatever this is.
That's nice.
Ashley also asked 3 questions, which is actually illegal, but I'm going to ask you them anyway because you didn't get very many questions actually, which makes me sad. Anyway, what's your favorite franchise? Now, I don't know if it means franchise as in like video game franchise or franchise as in like a restaurant franchise. I don't know.
I'm
Just
pretty
answer
sure
as
it's
you
a
think.
media franchise, whether movie or video game or whatever TV show crap. Let me look.
No, Mason, he did not answer your question, and he will never answer your question. Mason's not even in here. He can't even hear me, but
Mason, I love you, King. Keep going.
he's not in here. I don't know why
I
he
don't
asked.
care. I'm speaking to him through God.
Anyway, what's your favorite franchise?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. This isn't my favorite, but it's one of my favorites. I'll put Sonic in there.
You like Sonic?
Yes, I do.
Sonic fans are annoying on Twitter.
They are. That's why I don't go on Twitter.
It was very funny to watch Sonic lose the popular Sonic Frontiers lose the fan vote to Genshin. Even though I don't know how Genshin is in the fan vote. It came out like 3 years ago. The only Sonic game I've played is Sonic 2 on my phone. And it was a lot of fun. I actually beat it.
Yeah, it was. That's a fun game.
How many...
I like Mario.
Oh, you like Mario?
Mario.
What's your favorite Mario game then?
Galaxy 2.
Really? I think more people prefer Galaxy 1.
I didn't play Galaxy 1 until I was like 13, and when I played Galaxy 1, I was like, sorry, I was just distracted by the drip Raoul sent to me. That my boy.
That is not. If that's you, you should be banned.
That is
It's like a 4-year-old.
That is a peak 10 out of 10 man right there. He's got money, he's got drip, he's got status, and he's got power. And he has Riz. Unspoken too. Like, he is straight chilling.
Chonkey, what's your favorite cookie?
Oh, I haven't eaten. I'll be real with you. I know I have a favorite cookie, but I don't even know what brand.
You don't know what it is. You just like cookie.
I would say like double chocolate, but I don't even know what I know. No, let me take that back. The peanut butter cookie, the peanut butter Girl Scout cookies, the peanut butter chocolate ones. Those
peanut
are
butter.
best.
I
Oh
don't.
God, I love Girl Scout cookies.
The only Girl Scout cookies we get is like the just like the chocolate or vanilla ones. But that's just over here.
Oh,
Or either that or mint. So.
Oh, Thin Mints. Thin Mints are incredibly popular, so I wouldn't be surprised if you had Thin Mints.
I hate mint.
I like mint, but not that much.
I'm a mint hater. I'm gonna skip over the question that Spag asked because it's a dumb question. I should have deleted it. Moving along.
Well, it is Gex from the hit video game Gex, so
you have not even played Gex.
I have on emulator.
No, you have not.
Mm-hmm.
I think like 2 people played Gex. And the 2 people who played Gex were the people who made it. And that's it.
Well, how about Donkey? That's right, boys. I made him silent. Let's go. Come back in the interview. Join back. We have destroyed Canadian.
This is not funny. The Bloodscarf asked a question that just makes no sense. It makes even less sense than the one she asked like a couple minutes ago. What's an opinion you just don't understand or reject that may have? Take that as you will, because I don't know what to make of it.
I guess I'm gonna translate to say what's a popular opinion that you just do not like and don't understand, and I'm gonna put. All right.
I just realized I misread it. Whoops.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So
It was worded bad anyway.
that is true. I would say. I would say. Oh my god, this is gonna kill a lot of people. This might like honestly offend some people. I don't believe in just doing stuff that makes you happy.
What? No
I know.
happiness? Dang.
Yeah, this is sad. Cope seed involved.
Just say sad. No happiness.
Yeah. Cope, seed, and mauled.
So is that your answer?
Yes.
Just okay. Just stay sad. Lol.
Really.
Mr. Hot Dog. He asked a very important question. What do you think of Breaking Bad?
I would say. It's Breaking Bad. No, I'm kidding. It's a good masterpiece. Easily.
Did you watch?
Have I watched Better Call Saul? Is that what you're gonna ask?
Yeah.
I have not. I'm thinking about watching it soon though. I haven't really been spoiled. I don't even know who died. Like I saw a death scene. I was like, who is that? So maybe I'll get more context later. But I have no idea. I just saw some Pixar version of a video that someone made of that death.
Now here's a more important question. Have you seen Slippin' Jimmy? Did you see that one? You should.
That's the sole reason why Americans have guns. It's just to shoot their the reason Americans have their guns is so that way they can shoot their TVs and at the sight of Slippin' Jimmy.
I think it got canceled after like one season.
Yeah, because it's doo-doo garbage. Like every adult animated show ever. No, sorry. Paradise PD's still going for some reason.
Sky 20, that is a very not funny question. I'm not going to answer that one or ask it. I'm going to do neither. I'm going to move on to Electra's question. He asked what the funniest thing you've seen in the server. So it's pretty limited.
Oh crap. Like hmm. I'll be real. I can't recall anything that's made me LOL, if you will.
None of us here are funny.
So like LOL IRL. I've chuckled, but I haven't like died laughter. But like I'm not usually dying of laughter in the state I am when I'm on this godforsaken server.
You're on too much of a grind to laugh.
Yeah, I'm too much on the Sigma pathway.
Triant asks thoughts on Craster. That's hilarious.
It's very hilarious. In fact, it's so. But you know what's not hilarious? He's still eating up the meta. Still to this day, he is eating it up. Literally and figuratively.
Here's a very funny question from Celebrimbor. Yes, with allegations of fraud surrounding the election in Nigeria, how do you think global petroleum markets are going to react, partially considering their understandable wariness given the crumbling infrastructure and continuing civil strife in the Niger Delta?
Well, thankfully, I do know a little bit about this. Basically, it was taken over by Shell, like the oil corporation. Yeah, due to garbage gas prices, even for like compared to my local area. Unless I could be wrong. You could be a member, but I'm not supporting. I'm not supporting them taking over Nigeria. So take that what you will. I would. I think the global petroleum markets will. They will. I don't know. Probably go to something more sustainable. I have no idea. Or they'll just take over. They'll just take over all these more countries. Just for like trolling sakes.
Just to do a little trolling, stealing their oil.
And I would say, throw 3-year-old off a bridge.
That's an awesome answer to a question.
Yes, I answered 2 questions. Yes, let's go. I answered 2 questions, 1 stone. I did not totally just answer would I throw a baby off a cliff.
Moving right along. Bloodscarf asked another question. He has asked too many questions. This is your last question. Do you have any phobias?
I'll be honest with you. If I said I didn't have any, you probably wouldn't believe me. But I really don't have any phobias. It doesn't mean I don't get scared or nothing, but I don't have any like phobias. Like I don't have. I am scared of drowning or being dropped in the middle of the ocean. Yes, but I'm not. I don't have thalassophobia. I'm not that afraid of going swimming or going out on the beach.
So it's like no, but also yes, but also kind of no.
More. If you had a slider of yes and no, you'd probably be more on the no side.
Anyway, here's Sin's question. So he was here
him.
for like 5 seconds.
I'm gonna ping that little shit.
Bro joined and then immediately left when his question wasn't asked. Here, I'll just move on.
Yeah, move on. Move on.
I'll move on.
I'll answer it later when he gets his ass back here.
Big Ego Energy asks, who's the hottest man alive?
Considering someone asked me, where is it? I think it's Ralph. I think it's Slip. Let me find the question that's related to this. Rock Johnson twerking butt booty naked. I think the hottest man. I think the hottest man I would see is $100 to spend a Target.
That's the sexiest thing ever?
That's the sexiest man ever, yes.
That's not a man though, it's just a thing.
No, it's a man.
$100 at Target is a man?
What is the man inside the $100 bill?
What? You just have the biggest bill ever?
Dude, okay. I must audience, I'm explaining to Canadian what US dollars are.
All we have over here is Monopoly money, so I don't know what you're trying to tell me.
Yes, Benjamin Franklin. He
Was
he was he was somebody who discovered electricity.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yes.
See, we
Not
actually
discovered. Sorry, he's attributed to it, but Tadakita Kaiden, he died.
there used to
He
be a
didn't
target.
die. He didn't.
There used to be a.
Blood Scarf's mad at me.
That's okay. That's her normal state. There used to be a Target near me, and then it closed down, and then all Targets closed in Canada, and that's the end of that story. What I'm trying to say is that Canadians hate Target. Here's a question from Chonkey. He asked, "How do you feel about the Green Man who you saw in the walls with the giant caterpillar look on? Is this year, month, day, or
Yes. You're no. What? How? Why do you? You
I
were
don't know.
disgusting. Year, month, day,
Yeah,
brother. I'm
better.
not living in. I'm not living in 2000. I'm not living in one.
I don't know. I don't know how old you are. I do not
Man.
pay attention.
Okay, you read 129.15. So January 29th, 2015. That's a great answer. Honestly, he looked a little bit similar to me, but he had that weird caterpillar look. I can't explain
What
it.
does that mean?
I don't know, but he showed up in my every single one of my dreams.
That's pretty crazy. I think there's doctors for that.
I do like a caterpillar.
You gonna go eat one?
Maybe if I eat him, maybe he'll stop showing up.
But you see, like
Maybe if I see him in real life, I'll probably just go and bite his face off or something.
the Green Man
I mean, it's a
in the
caterpillar.
walls.
I mean, it's not that hard to eat.
Wait, giant caterpillar look?
Yeah.
How does it have a big look? What does that mean?
Well, he's a giant caterpillar, and he got that look like a
No,
and
but
he got the
like
look.
he said,
He got the face of a caterpillar.
no, but like he said, is a green man.
Yeah, his body is green. He has a human body that's green, and
And a giant caterpillar face,
yes,
and he's in the walls.
and he's in my walls. Yes.
You must have like some pretty thick walls.
Yeah.
Because most walls aren't that thick. Like,
Yeah, if you punch the walls, you would break your hand. So at least my walls.
okay, I think you got some weak walls. You need some reinforcements on those walls. Anyway, I'm glad we got that sorted out. I hope he never shows up again. He probably will.
I'll Freddy Fazbear jump scare him. It's fine.
Does he? Okay, whatever. It's not worth asking more questions about him. Bloodscarf asked another question. I lied about the earlier statement that she wouldn't get any more questions. I lied. She asked, "What's the highest number you can count to in one breath?" I don't know if you want to do this right now or just like
1,
guess.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. We're going to stop at 49. I just
49?
There you go. There's your answer.
That's a pretty bad question. I kind of hated it. Sin asked a great question, and I think you should answer this one. And I think it's better than the last one. What's the lowest number you can count to in one breath?
I am the ghost spirit of Chonkey. I
Bro died.
died. I am dead now.
That's funny.
Yes, that's very funny. You got me dead. I
It's
counted.
gonna.
If I had to say, I counted to I counted to 0 divided by 0.
That's not a thing.
It's undefined. I ascended.
Let's hear if he's asking to do negative numbers. What do you feel about that?
It's asking negative numbers.
Oh yeah, you have to count backwards.
-1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6.
-6. You did better last time. That was a pretty bad question. Those were both bad questions. Those are terrible questions. Those are bad questions.
Here, I'll get them with my presents.
What is that? What did you post? Why is Stewie so big? He's not that big in the show.
He is. Have you seen the show?
Have I seen Family Guy? No, but I see a lot of clips on them. I see a lot of Family Guy funny moments.
It's from Stewie's Big and Tall Shop. Look it up.
You want me to look up Stewie's Big and Tall shop?
Yes, it's for clothing for big and tall men.
Liam asked a very important question. Have you told your family about us? Answer him.
Oh, my babe. Oh, whoa. I haven't.
Wow. Come on now.
Secret. It's a secret.
You can't keep secrets from family. And by the way, we're almost an hour in, actually. We're doing pretty well. There's still more questions for us to get to, though. We're getting pretty close to the bottom. So I'll start with, well, but let's continue with a question by Mason, who tells a very sad story about the 15th time a girl got mad at him or whatever. I didn't read it. Mason asks, if I got left unread for 2 months, bad start, and decided to ignore this girl, but out of the blue, she starts asking my friends if I hate her because I'm ignoring her, but she's giving me the idea she wants to be alone. Is it weird we worked out the misunderstanding and became friends again? Asking for a friend.
It sounds like she's playing games with you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna give relationship advice because I've never polled. I've never polled. But I'll just say this: I wouldn't. I don't. I think she's playing games. I've seen it. That sounds very suspect.
That sounds very suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Moon asks, what's your favorite music artist?
Well, let's see what I most commonly post in music sharing. Let me check.
You post in that music channel?
Yes. I mostly post Camellia, I think. It's
I
probably
muted that channel.
Yeah. Favorite artist. That's probably my favorite artist. There you go. His music's pretty great for going outside. I quite
Whose
like.
music?
Uh,
Whose music?
Camellia. He's a Japanese artist, and he does a lot of different music and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I think I heard of him. Yeah.
He made an Undertale remix. That's what he's most known for.
He made Undertale music.
Yeah, Undertale remixes.
Noon SL asks, what's your favorite painting? Which I don't think people have. But you might have one. Oh, no favorite painting.
Definitely not tied to any. Definitely not me painting anything suspicious. No.
Big Ego Energy asked a very important question. Do you talk to women? It's a yes or no.
I'm pretty sure they don't even exist. That's my guess.
That's the real Sigma grind.
Yeah, they don't exist.
Stella Brimbor asked a very dumb question. Would you rather have an astrology daughter or NFT son?
Well, an astrology daughter, you have someone who gets who is very religious, despite her saying that she's not religious. She's completely obsessed with the stars and stupid generalized broad patterns, and generally I can't really do much to change that. An NFT son, I just gotta take away his crypto wallet and he will cry. He'll cook seasoned mold. That's like one swift decision I could make. It's like, hey guys, look at this picture, look at this ape picture, bro. I can make so much money with this ape picture, like, son.
So you rather the NFT son just to take away all of his electronics?
Yes, because I could convert him, but I can't convert the astrology daughter. She's got to do that by herself. NFT son, that's like no problem.
Trying to ask a very similar question. Linux femboy son or iPhone addict daughter?
If I get a femboy son, I wouldn't be. I mean, now granted, I probably will have multiple. Granted, I have multiple kids. I would like to have a son. If it was one son, and he turned out to be a femboy, I'd be very disappointed. But he's very smart and uses Linux at least. As for iPhone addict, oh boy, she would hate me. She would hate me. She would probably go partying. Probably. She would get addicted. And then I'll probably just give her BlackBerry.
You would give her a BlackBerry?
BlackBerry.
I don't think people still have those anymore.
Well, supposedly cybersecurity got beat. It's in Canada. Boom. I just made a reference to the host.
Okay. Slayer, that's a dumb question. I'm not going to ask that one. Dune Susper asks, what's your personal record on lifting?
Personal record? Oh, crap. Are we going by sheer numbers here?
I guess so.
I mean, if we go by sheer numbers, I'm probably gonna say calf races. Now let me do some conversions real quick.
You do some quick conversions.
So going off by 1 rep max, that's 500-pound calf raises or 226.8 kilograms.
Very impressive. I could not do that.
Yes, you would all die. I can hold it on my shoulders. I know that. So, I can in fact walk quite a bit before I eventually get crushed.
You just get crushed?
Before I die at the weight of my own. Oh,
You're on what? Sin?
before I just die.
When I got this,
Now, Mason asks very similar question. What's your personal record on leg press? This is a specific one.
Actually, I have a feeling this might be higher, but
can
I
you
might.
call?
I'm honestly surprised you keep track of it. I guess it is better to see your progress.
Yeah, I kind of have to, otherwise I'm not going to get any gains. My roommate's in a call, so I do apologize for the talking in the background.
Can you repeat that? I didn't catch it.
My roommate's talking in the background on the phone, so he might, you might hear his voice.
Tell him that an interview on a Discord
I already
server
did.
for a kid's mobile game is a lot more important than.
I already did. Let me check the PR. I actually don't know my 1 rep max for leg press, but I have, because my leg press machine's broken, so I can't quantify exactly my reps on that, but I will say it's in the 400s. I'll just say that.
Very nice. You want to see Paul Allen's card?
Alrighty then. Remember.
Paul Allen's card. Certainly he won't be.
Certainly he won't lift more than I do. And that's kind of the end of the good questions. After this, it kind of devolves. None of these questions after that are even good.
I'm gonna read them out anyway.
You're gonna read all of them out?
Yeah.
You've been here for over an hour.
Oh wait, no, not okay. I won't read Brony's question because I already kind of answered that.
You did. You do like Target.
I did technically. VOD is trash.
Favorite literally me guy.
Favorite literally me character. Damn, that's actually hard. I'm gonna go with that new villain from the new, what was his name? Jack from the new villain for Puss in Boots.
Oh, Jack Horner?
Jack Horner, that's literally me.
What the huge guy?
Yeah.
Literally, isn't he? I should really watch that movie. Isn't he like a baker? It's based off a nursery rhyme that I've never heard.
It's hardcore Minecraft.
Do you like Minecraft?
I'll be real, the latest few updates have been kind of trash, or not trash, but like they just. I prefer simplicity. I prefer just to be like 1.8 days, or I think 1.8 or 1.7. Like when it was just simpler.
What really has gotten more complex though? Like
probably the caves and the. I mean, terrain generation's nice, but the caves.
That's cool though.
There's like, it's cool, but it's just too complicated, and getting like diamonds doesn't really feel satisfying, and netherite is just annoying to get. It's just,
well, come on though. Like new caves are so much cooler because like if you want to like anything efficiently, before caves and cliffs, you had to just strip mine. You just went down to a specific level and just strip mine, and I guess it was easy, but it wasn't fun.
That's kind of the whole point of like diamonds. I mean, I guess diamonds just like, I don't know. They're making the game. It's losing its original identity that caught me, and so I can't really play Minecraft anymore. Like I just find it just. I don't know. And then there's also a lot of just useless stuff in the game that just isn't really needed.
And what is needed though?
I don't know. I just like its simplicity. I think a lot of people like its simplicity and not just.
You can still play Minecraft simple.
I know, Yeah, that's the whole point. Is like I don't usually play in these big newer updates. I usually play. I either play I either play 1.7 or I would play like probably pre Nether update.
Well, the Nether update's so cool though.
Nether update's cool, but honestly, I've already beaten it. And
Come on, the old Nether is so
I don't really like
bad.
the whole. I don't really like the whole thing of getting Netherite. That's just been pain to me.
I mean, I guess, but like, what else were they supposed to do? They needed to put like a high level material somewhere. You couldn't really put it in the end because the end already has Elytras.
I kind of figured that was going to be the case. Is that that the Nether would just be they would I liked most of it. It's just I knew eventually they were going to expand it to be they would expand it and add new material that's better than diamond. So I was like, you know what, I'll try it, and I kind of got bored of it.
So the most recent thing they actually announced, this was like actually like 2 days ago, I think, was armor trim, which is actually really sick. It doesn't really add anything. It just looks really cool. You can just like around using a smithing table, which you already used to get diamond tools into netherite. You can make your armor look different, which is cool.
I'll say this: I have more light skin riz than Drake, straight up. And I'm not even light skin. I'm white. I have white skin, but I don't care. I have light skin riz over Drake easily.
As a Canadian, I'm sorry for Drake. I apologize.
This is why we don't. This is why we have. This is why our borders are tight and have not moved.
All right. Well, we've been going for over an hour. If I know people, I know that the slow mode has been weird in interview questions. I lowered it, but for a slow mode to go into effect, you have to like reload your Discord. But to if you I want to ask any last minute questions to Chonkey because we've been going for a while now, just throw them in interview chat and I'll read them out. But there's only like 3 people here.
I'll answer.
So,
I'll answer Sin's questions about YouTube and LL.
oh, sorry, completely forgot. I completely forgot about those.
Pinged him and he didn't show up, so
He did not show up. Yeah, this is gonna be like a long question. So should this just be the last one? Because definitely the most interesting one.
Sure. Go ahead. I could actually describe that.
Okay, here, let's just start with sins. So, have you encountered any roadblocks in building your new YouTube channel? If so, what were they, and how did you get around them?
Well, that's a oof moment because I haven't uploaded the video. It's mostly the main roadblock is just getting my editor to. The main thing is just getting my editor to finish the video, and I'm helping him out. He's on a similar thing to me, so him trying to do this has been hard for him. So I'm kind of just I'm not pressuring him, but I'm putting a little bit of pressure on him. I won't lie there. I'm putting a little bit of pressure on him to get it done and get it out there, but I'm not like rushing him because I wanted to make a good video without it and play around the editor so you can make something interesting.
So is that the only roadblock you have?
There's other roadblocks. I mean, most of the roadblocks are just my ability to work. Really, like I meant, like recording is easy. I think research is something. So research has always been something I've been good at, and that's generally why I do a lot of research, almost ridiculous amounts. So I never dry up in content. I actually have like 5 scripts that already started and one of them's already gone past like an hour, and I plan on making 2 hours. So quite a bit of stuff. Quite a bit.
So what? If it just sounds like you're done basically what you're trying to do. You're just waiting on this
I
this poor other guy to edit everything.
Yes, he is my best friend, so I'm cheering him on. So I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk smack about him because that's mean. Very mean.
You probably maybe if like he's just not working at a pace that you like, maybe you
So
should try your hand at editing.
I am considering getting some editing ideas from him. Um, I think I was DMing him earlier today about it, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but I'm looking to get it out soon. It's just I've recorded everything and there's probably a few mistakes I made in the video, so I'll probably update it. I'll
Well,
probably
we'll
record some more stuff that's probably not in the script.
have you like could you give us a sneak peek like maybe what exactly the topic is you're talking about?
I think I've mentioned it. I've mentioned it in the server before, but it's about the game industry.
Okay. So it's just like the overall game industry?
It's about the practices of the game industry and how they hook you.
How they hurt me
How they,
specifically?
how they not you. No, you're not special.
Oh, come on. This does seem like a pretty broad topic though.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm not covering all the topic necessarily as in depth as other YouTubers because there's too many videos on it. But I'm kind of making that video to get in the algorithm to get into,
That's fair.
and then from there I can start my cult. What I mean,
What? Pardon? Excuse me?
sorry, not no. I did not say anything about starting a cult.
What? Okay. Okay, that's good. But yeah, I think we're all you definitely like whenever you finish your video, you should definitely post it
I will post it.
here.
I
And
will
we'll check
post
it out. We'll all do a little listening
Rules.
or watching.
You got it. Is my voice sexy enough for the video?
Definitely not. People
That's,
said my voice was good for videos, which is weird. I just talk.
yeah, same here.
Anyway, this is gonna be the last question because like there was like no last second questions.
Yeah.
So Sin asked a very important question, Monster Legends question. Very sorry. Describe your legendary leader run, and do you have any advice for people trying to go for it?
Okay. So if you live in North America, my general advice would probably be good luck. If you want to destroy your sleep, go for it. Otherwise, I would just be fine with sticking in like top 10 or something. But I guess advice would be I could describe how I did it, and maybe they'll probably you could use whatever you did whatever I did as advice. So I never recorded any of it, but I'll describe the last hour. So up there, getting up there, Hellfire helped out obviously, and what he did was, he grinded for me. He grinded me up to the top, and grinding trophies. Mainly, the main thing you want to consider is you just grind. You grind trophies to a relatively good point. When you get to the last 3 days, you sort of want to get to the top 10 and at least not fall back to like top 50. Especially the second to last day, you want to be somewhere in like top 20, maybe top 10. I would say. From there, this is probably where the mad dash comes in. You're probably gonna fall behind. You might have hit leader at least once or twice, but you hit it there. And then from probably the last few hours ish, you're gonna be for the last 10, 12 hours at the 12-hour mark. you're going to be grinding a lot. Like a ridiculous amount. It gets even more ridiculous the last 6 hours. That's when a lot of some of the top players, that's when they really start to grind. In my case, I was head to head with JJ, and eventually we are at a stalemate. I get to the last hour. I think either he's LL or I'm LL. I think. Probably I can find the screenshots. Let's see. Let's go back. I think it was in June or something like that. All right. So it was Galactic Era Season 4. That was a season. For the people wondering, and that started to happen when I didn't. That was when I was starting to get disenfranchised and start to quit. So this is right when I was about to quit. I was on the verge of quitting, and I was just like, okay, I got LL. I don't need to do anymore. So if I could find the screenshot, exactly found it. I'm very close. I know where it is. Okay. So I believe, yeah. So I was around 30 minutes. Around 30 minutes, I was LL above JJ by like 34 trophies, and so I was secure. You got to hit it before the last hour, and then at least have a bunch of revenges saved up. The last hour, this is when the mad dash starts to happen, and this is when you have to sort of ground your feet and make the rat race happen. And in my case, JJ got in a rat race, and he eventually got above me. He started grinding really hard. He got some quick kills. Thankfully, the team Hellfire made for me was, well, better. And this was like 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm like about to pass out, so I decided to eat something about an hour before. So basically, I waited till he got above me. I did a bunch of regular attacks, not revenges. I saved the revenges, and this was the smartest choice I made. I did a bunch of attacks so I could get some people's shields up, and then I just go on a mad dash in the last 5 minutes and do all my revenges. And I know these ones are very good, so generally I won't get trolled. And thankfully, last time what happened was El Professor trolled me, and that's how I lost. But this time he didn't do. I didn't have any from him, so, and he didn't change his defense specifically against me. So I was chilling, and I didn't have to deal with that. But basically, the last revenge, I got attacked. So I was LL. I was at like 11,248 trophies, I think. And then Kingy attacked me. And I was really mad. But I could have taken this, but I took this as an opportunity to, well, essentially, I took it as an opportunity to revenge him because he had an easy defense. It was like a Neo defense with Elvira Kene or Kensro. And I revenged him. It was literally auto, like 3 seconds auto, and then it was 6 seconds on the clock when I pressed the attack button. But turns out miraculously, I beat him, and I was barely above JJ at 11,231 trophies, and he had 11,225 trophies, meaning I basically stole his valor. I stole his legendary leader, and I was very, very proud of myself. I passed out right after. I did a little bit of chatting, and I passed out, like about 30 minutes later.
That's the whole story.
Yeah, there you go. That's the story.
It's quite the
Take what you
story.
will. Take what you will from that. It was a long-winded story. At least I didn't rant about race for, I don't know, 15 minutes.
Well, I talked about that for like 15, so it's pretty close. We've been going for almost an hour and a half.
Everyone
Fun fact?
Everyone is Triant. El Professor's actually Triant. He has the most
That's actually
LLs.
not true. That's actually not true.
And then he took an arrow to the knee, and then someone claimed his account, and now he just plays.
All right, I think we should call it here because we have been going for a very long time.
I agree.
But it was nice having you here again. Yippee! Yippee! Anyway, thanks for watching. I highly doubt anyone is going to watch this interview past this point. Hopefully the audio quality is good. I used this thing called CraigBot, so hopefully Craig comes in clutch.
Yeah.
And the audio quality isn't garbage. But yeah.
The feeling of tranquility from Crasher has been an enigma.
That's going to be the last thing you say. Bye-bye. Say bye. Say bye to the YouTube audience that's not listening. Bye-bye. Say bye. He already left. Well, thanks for listening, guys. Bye-bye. I'll stick around for a bit, but I'm going to stop the recording now.